heavyweight champion of the world. It is one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports. And nothing captures the imagination of the American public like a heavyweight title rematch.
Ortiz seems hurt. Down goes Ortiz. Big fin right hand. This one is over.
Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and Luis, King Kong Ortiz will duke it out one more time on November 23rd. Two of the biggest, two of the strongest, two of the best heavyweights on the planet. Only one will leave the ring as the heavyweight champion of the world.
I gotta admit, I prefer All Access better. I prefer All Access better. Now, we are 2 episodes into PBC Fight Camp. We're going to recap episode 2. I'm going to show you some highlights. That was just the end right there. I just watched the whole episode. Got some timestamps here for you. And basically what it is it's a docu-mini-series building up to the fight. So they did one for Spence versus Mikey Garcia, Pacquiao versus Thurman, and Spence versus Porter, and now Wilder versus Fury. And right now, it's looking like Wilder versus Wilder versus Ortiz, these 2 fights in, it's the worst of the 4 so far. So there's 3 episodes, right, before the fight, and then 1 during fight week, usually premiering like that Tuesday or so before the fight. So this is episode 2. Also, they have a PBC face-to-face, which is a sit-down with Brian Campbell. We talked about it. You can watch those if they're still on there on your Fox Sports Go app. Or if you have Comcast Xfinity, I know for sure is all you gotta literally do is on your voice remote say PBC Fight Camp or PBC Face to Face, and the shit literally pops up. So it should be on demand. I don't know about fucking Fios. I know over in the UK fans are bitching and complaining because these episodes don't come on over there, and they take their time releasing this stuff onto YouTube. So overall, I'm going to give this episode a 6 of 10. Because it's like, we didn't really learn anything new. Yes, we're seeing the champion. And, you can do better even if the fighters don't really have any bad blood. Deontay Wilder, even though he may make up some words and get a little flustered sometimes, he still is very good on a microphone, high charisma. I'm looking forward to his media call. Like, for real. He pound for pound when it comes to media calls. So, yeah, I do admit I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan, but I do think he lost. For some reason, people keep coming to my channel, commenting shit, like when my opinion is not on par with theirs. They say, oh, I bet you had Tyson Fury losing to Wilder. No, actually, I didn't. Even with those 2 knockdowns, I had Fury getting a slight edge. But Deontay Wilder is a fighter that he's getting better with each fight. And, he's already shown us. Look what happened to Bermane Stiverne. Rematch, he finished you off easier. So we're going to watch some clips. Luis Ortiz is dangerous. He's putting all his all into this fight. This is, you can say, for real, this is his last chance. After this, with the way the heavyweight division is, when is he going to get another shot? When he fucking 60? For real, 60? Honestly, I think he's 48, my personal opinion. And, they bringing that shit up on TV now. Like, yo, how old are you really? But anyway, please subscribe. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Let's get you some timestamps. We'll be right back.
Previously on Fight Camp.
The power, it's not like being hit by a human being. There's a whole different level of blunt impact trauma.
Ellos me dan las herramientas, yo voy a la guerra.
Is it the key to my power? No, because that is God-given. But this water helps it, the velocity of the punch when it comes.
Yo corro por para que me manden a parar. Este es mi destino.
I'm going to show up, I'm going to show out, and I'm going to beat some ass.
This is Fight Camp. Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz.
So yeah, you saw that big-ass TV PG. I mean, it is called Fight Camp. So it's going to focus on the camp of the fighters. Also, we get to find out who that guy is that, had the Nando's chicken thrown at him. He's not Deontay Wilder's brother. They met when Deontay Wilder was young, working at IHOP. When he first started boxing, and now he's his assistant / bodyguard or whatever. So they show them training together, and basically,
He's basically garbage, you don't want to trash out the athlete.
basically, you know, it's fight camp. It's fight camp. Here, let me see if I can get this clip for you.
The heart may be the same size, but the way it's structured, you can't measure this right here, how it pumps and how the blood flows. You know, many men have came, and many men have failed. Oh boy, let my hair down a little bit. See them real natural curls, you know what I'm saying? I'm making a fashion statement right now with these curls, you know what I'm talking about?
That's gay.
Natural curl. Black man beauty.
He will knock the shit out of you.
As October turns to November in Las Vegas, the routine remains the same.
Ortiz is training in Vegas.
Luis King Kong Ortiz. His coaches push him every day as his heavyweight title shot gets closer.
He's maybe 70% of where we want to be, and there's enough time to crawl to 100% and get fit. Not to rush to get to 100, and definitely not go further than 100 as far as what a heavyweight should be like.
So we're gonna keep going. So it's 2 sets today.
TstreeT.
Okay. 1, 2.
He did a wonderful job the first fight. After talking to the lead trainer and some of the team, they basically informed me that he didn't have as much preparation for that fight as they would have wanted.
Let's go. 20.
So what the fuck was he doing?
Trabajar con Will es algo especial. Porque es un entrenador que te empuja y te empuja y te empuja.
Man, he looks good for his age.
Que tanto empujarte.
Like, great.
Tragas agua o vomitas. Porque el deseo de que a quien él está entrenando gane.
He's a phenomenal athlete. There's not too many big guys over, 240 pounds that can do the things that he does.
Yo no sé para qué él me pone a hacer este trabajo, pero yo lo hago porque él dice que esto me va a fortalecer parte del músculo que a mí me hacen falta. Él dice que me voy a ver bien, pero hay veces no lo comprendo por la capacidad de cansancio que tengo. Solamente hago el trabajo que me van a hacer.
It's starting to come around compared to what we were 2-3 weeks ago.
Got that young man's hairstyle.
Biceps. Everything started. Come on. You almost there.
He's definitely very fit and improving, and that was the main reason for coming here.
Tim, right here, Tim. Come on. No. Come on. Keep working. 1, 2, 3. I got 2 more. We got two more. Nope. Come on. You ain't stopping on me. Let's go. 2 more. 1, 2. Thank you. Good job.
Looks good for his age, right? Looks good for his age. Now, the crazy thing is, in this landscape of boxing with all these upsets and shit, all it takes is one punch in the heavyweight division. And he was already outboxing Deontay Wilder in the first fight. What if he don't get caught, man? Deontay Wilder, if he wins, he's supposed to be fighting Tyson Fury. That shit is like done in February. But what if he loses, Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, that rematch is now 1 month away. That's crazy right there. And I'm starting to lean toward maybe Anthony Joshua can do it in the rematch if he just boxes smart. But you know how usually rematches go. Usually worse than the first fight. So could Luis Ortiz be going to sleep? By the way, the undercard is officially finalized. We're going to have Luis Nery versus Emmanuel Rodríguez, Brandon Figueroa versus Julio Ceja. I really liked Julio Ceja versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Go check out that fight. He was winning, in my opinion, until he got knocked out. Leo Santa Cruz versus Miguel Flores. Ill. And it's for the super title, too. Luthen Barthélemy versus Eduardo. Hold on, let's go over here. Eduardo Ramirez, Jerry Perez, Luis Melendez, Victor Slavlansky versus Omar Juarez versus Kevin Shax. Okay, so basically, and Deontay Wilder's brother Marcellus is on the card. So basically, here is the main card. You are going to have the pay-per-view open up with Brandon Figueroa versus Julio Ceja. Then move into Luis Nery versus Emmanuel Rodríguez. Then Leo Santa Cruz versus Miguel Flores. And Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. You know, Leo Santa Cruz is like Al Heyman's son. So he always getting like undercard, like shit. You know, good undercard and good money. Like, you know, Al Heyman always takes care of him. So we're going to give you a couple of more highlights from this episode. I'm hoping that the pay-per-view does good, but you know, promotion is like, I understand, Deontay Wilder's a heavyweight, heavyweight sell, but it's like you got to do a little bit more, And we really don't know what Spence versus Porter did. I mean, either way, I heard it did it better than I expected, or many expected it to do, but not like the number that was officially put out there. I don't know. I'm on the fence about how much this would do. And the fact that the fight is taking place in Vegas. Maybe for this one, they should have went to New York, Nah, but they was already there, though. I don't know, man. You think they should have tried him at home in Alabama? But, Vegas put up a lot of money for this fight. And I don't know. People going to really turn up? Like, We're going to talk about the ticket sales in another video. So we'll be right back.
Mirror Deontay Wilder's attitude when he was an unknown fighter, driving a beer truck and working at IHOP to make ends meet. It was during that time that a lifelong bond was formed with his strength coach, Joey Scott, and his friend, Chris Bates.
I remember him coming to the gym from working on the Budweiser.
That's the Nando's chicken dude.
I remember him sitting out there sleeping. I remember him coming in. I remember him sparring me when he didn't have sparring questions.
When I first met him, he told me I want to be heavyweight champion of the world. This was 6 months into him boxing.
Strength and conditioning coach.
But he believed in every word that he was saying. And for some reason I believe it. Because he really believes he's on this world to be special and be the champion.
Yeah. It wasn't really too much in the episode after this, Wasn't really too much there. So what? How many days? Okay, Google. How many days until November 23rd?
19 days.
19 days. 19 days until Wilder versus Ortiz too. The heavyweight landscape could be changed forever. What if Wilder loses? Like, anything can happen in heavyweight boxing, man. And Luis Ortiz knows this is his last chance, but all it takes is one. And he got knocked out with an uppercut nonetheless. I don't know, man. We gonna see, though. Dangerous rematch. Especially for this heavyweight division that's just on fire. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.
When they're describing my team, we're silly. No matter what we do, we like to have fun. You know what I mean? Positive people, positive mindset. We like to make what we're doing exciting.